These are just 5 topics that I have wrote down, and if you don't agree, you don't agree, and like I said, that's okay. But these are 5 things that I feel that young ladies or young men should watch out for. So I'm gonna start with if someone tries to isolate you from your family, then there's a reason for that. There's a reason they're trying to isolate you from the people that mean the most to you. And you will notice this with little things. They'll start with little things about, oh, we shouldn't go today, or oh, it's not a good idea. We got something else to do. They'll make plans and, knowing the whole time that you already had plans to go and see your family, and then it'll escalate to, we should move so and so to an isolated location to where nobody that you know's around. And that's really just to keep you from people that may speak some kind of positivity into your life. They don't want that. They want you to listen to everything that they're saying. And what they're saying is correct. Nothing nobody else says matters. So if someone's trying to isolate you from the people that care about you the most, then most likely they don't have a good intention, because your family is number one. Number one, because, and maybe not all your family, but it's the people that you're closest to that they'll try to isolate you from. The people that have helped you through the hardest times of your life because they know that they helped you, and they don't want you to have help. They want you to do the things that they want you to do. And a lot of times that's not good. Now, all the time, I can't speak for all the time because I don't know every situation. I don't know what's going on, but a majority of the time, if they're going to move you to a different location to where you don't know anybody, most likely they don't have good intentions. Um, if someone always talks down to you, if they're always calling you names and doing different things, telling you that you're never going to amount to nothing, that they're the best that you'll ever have, and, just the best that you've ever had. You'll never find nobody like them. Most of the time, that's the goal, because they've tore you down enough and they've degraded you enough to make you never want to meet somebody like them again. And that's sad to say about some people, but it's the truth. They always want to speak down on you and tell you that you'll never be more than what you are now. You'll never be more than their other half. You are, they are everything that you should focus your attention on. They will make you feel that way. They will tell you that you're a terrible person and if you don't love them in a certain way. That's not okay. Get away, run, find someone else. I promise you, you're worth it. You are worth it. Don't let them ever tell you any different. Now, if you're living a life and you're doing things that are not correct, yeah, you got some stuff to work on, but that don't mean that you're not worth it. That don't mean that you're a negative person or a ugly person. Uh, It doesn't mean that. It just means that you're a human being and you got things to work on. That's okay. None of us are perfect. We are worth it though, 100%. If someone lays their hands on you, any, I don't care if they do it once, it's not okay. If they do it twice, they're not sorry because they're going to do it again. Most of the time, an abusive person will continue to be an abusive person. If they're not making changes, and what I mean by changes is not 2 weeks, not 2 hours. They've got to continuously show you that they're making changes to be a better person because if they're not, then they're not sorry. They're going to continue to do these things. It's going to happen again because that's who they are. If they're not working on it and they're not getting help, they will continue to do it. It will get worse. And in some cases, you'll end up dying because it just gets worse every time. And the madder they are, the worse it gets. And it's always your fault. Always. So if you see this, get away. Don't look back. You can only forgive somebody so many times. People can only take so much. And before it gets too bad, get away. Because I promise it's going to get worse. Most of the time it does. I don't have statistics. I just, like I said, I got up out of bed because it was just on my heart. And if something's on my heart, I got to get it out. Um, if somebody tries to introduce you to drugs or alcohol and they try to push it on you, and it's maybe you've never tried it. Maybe they're like, oh, it's the best thing ever. It may make you feel good temporarily, but all it does is hide reality. If your reality is not better than a high, then you need to change that. They don't care about you. If they want you to do these things, especially young ladies, especially young men, if they do these things and they try to get you to do these things, don't do it. It's negativity. I spent 13 years in that kind of negativity. It's not worth it. Make your reality better than drugs or alcohol. Because I promise life is better. There is a better life out there. Drugs and alcohol are not it. Now, if you're an older person, you want to go out for a casual drink, go for it. But I'm speaking mainly to younger people. And alcohol and drugs are not the road to a successful life. It's going to drag you down. It's going to make if someone's abusive, it's going to make them put their hands on you more. It's going to make them more violent. It's going to make them not care. They're going to care less than they already do. And it's not a good life because it gets worse. You start trying to numb yourself. You do more because it feels good, but then you got to deal with withdrawals and you got to deal with the negativity of being a drug addict, people looking down on you, looking at you as a negative person. They don't want their kids around you. They don't want their any of their family around you. The negativity of being a alcoholic or a drug addict, it doesn't bring any positivity to your life or anything that is going to better you. It's just going to bring you down. And like I said, if it's a casual drink and you've done it and it's something that you do, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the younger generation that's coming up that is being shown that this is the life to live. It's not the life to live. It's a very negative experience. It's a very dark road that if I can save you from going down, please listen. It's not worth it. You destroy your mind, you destroy your health, you destroy everything in your path just to find the next high. You will shit on your whole family And the whole time you will be like, God, why? And it starts with one little thing here, one little thing there. Oh, I feel good. Let me do some more. That's how it starts. 2 weeks, 2 weeks of constant drinking or drugs, just, you know, having fun, hanging out with friends. You're hooked. And like I said, it's a dead end road that leads to nowheres. I was always told that it drug rehabs, mental institutions, and death. I would like to add jail in there because that's where it normally leads you is jail if you don't die first. I went to 13 different drug rehab and mental institutions before I got sober 10 years ago. And the first 13 didn't help because I was so ingrained in that lifestyle. I felt like I couldn't live without it, but you can. It, you are worth it. You don't need drugs and alcohol to be a better person. You don't need drugs and alcohol to survive. You don't need it to feel good. You just need your health. Your health is wealth. I used to hate that. I used to hate it, but it is. Little things, just taking care of yourself, not doing drugs and alcohol, not putting toxic things in your blood and your system. That's really the life that you should live. And if you choose otherwise, you choose otherwise. But I'm just letting you know from experience and the things that I've been through. It it's a very, very dark road. Um, if someone doesn't accept no as an answer, if they continuously force themselves on you, even if they're not successful, but they continue to force themselves on you after you say no, get away. Get away. Because eventually they're going to be successful. And maybe they take the last thing that means anything to you. Maybe your innocence is the last thing that you have left, and they take it. They'll take it and they'll go and they'll never look back. Most people just want one thing, and that's what you have, and that's your innocence. And if they don't accept no, make that the last time that you see them. Because someone that doesn't accept no about something so sacred to some people, I don't know how to put this in words, but it's not a it's not someone you want to spend the rest of your life with. If they can't accept no about this, it's going to be like this about other things, and they're going to make you feel bad until they get what they want. And after they get what they want, most of the time they're gone, and they don't care. No matter how much it means to you, they don't care. So I just wanted to get on here and give these few little, I don't know, topics of what to look out for. And hopefully you can use it. Hopefully it's something that will help you notice something in someone that saves your life. Maybe you get away from them just in time. Maybe you find you someone that's good. Maybe you find you someone that doesn't do none of these. But these are just 5 things I jotted down real quick and I wanted to get on here and talk about. I know my daughter's going to watch this, so I love you, girl. I'm here for you. You know that. Anytime you need me, I'm here. And you influenced me to make this video, so if it helps someone, you help someone. You remember that. Helping people is what gets you through life and will help you be successful. Is helping others and keep an eye out and showing them that they're worth it. And no matter what they've been through, they can be successful. They can make a better life. I guess that's it. Like I said, I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys for a little bit, and this is what was on my mind. So I hope you guys have a good rest of the night, and I love you guys.